end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire, but we've gone higher. And we won't tire. And you're falling. Rise up, take your place. Be someone, be someone. Rise up, show your face. Touch your sun, touch your sun. Stand up, state your case. Speak as one, speak as one. Rise up, human race. Everyone, everyone.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the It's the Sauce, Lawrence Okoli. This WBO World Champion Cruiserweight is a hard hitter and could fight at heavyweight one day.
Just need a minute to return to who I am and who I am, so depending on exactly where we stand at any pose, anything but
And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. You're looking at the Magic Man, one of the best to...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a British, Commonwealth, and European.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice right hook. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
done with that counter shot. He misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. They threw the hook, it didn't land. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such... Did you see that? Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Okolie in that last. Come on, switch up. And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Good counterpunch. Do you believe what we are seeing? When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
You've got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use the end of shot power.
The jab just got blocked. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. He blocks the uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice exchange here from both men. scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Okolie in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity. Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you can...
Oh, my God, Johnny! Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing... So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
You are the sweetest thing
We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be...
King Rock. Shu the...
This bout is...
All the talking has been... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That jab scores. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. He left his chin exposed, and he got caught. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You just see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. It's all offense all the time. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Got him there. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Solid punch. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. Here we go. It's round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
No rest for the weary. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
That counter punch caught him clean. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. The straight right just misses. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Jab misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. There's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Can't find a home with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. That jab misses. It's bombs away. The straight right just misses. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Trying to land that jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. The game plan does not seem back at it in round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That that was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You'd like to see more jabs. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Jukan. And time for the 5th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And it looks like this fight will continue. Which fighter will say no mas? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The courage on display here is incredible. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. On to the 6th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
See a jab from these two. Insane action. Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. These two fighters are made for one. Whoa, wait a minute! The monster! Dazed! Avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Both want the knockout. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Garcia in that last round. You've heard the old phrase. There's the bell to start round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That uppercut doesn't land. They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. Shu Khan, the monster, in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And this fight is over. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater, that's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas with a meter, call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Everyday in gym, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater, that's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter, call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater, that's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter, call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. It's King Ra, the month.
This bout is
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Nice punch. Nice counter shot. This miss with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Good counter punch. That big hook doesn't land. Missing with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Jab does not score. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
There's a counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. Whoa, wait a minute. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music. And there's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
The perfect counter lands. You'd like to see more jabs. They threw the hook, it didn't land. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Do you believe what we are seeing? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
You This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That uppercut doesn't land. That counter shot lands. Good defense there to stop that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That bell could not have... There's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Gotta let your hands go a little. This fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Swing and a miss with that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice defense on that hook. That jab doesn't score. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain, mother boy.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Parries that jab away. Nice exchange here from both men. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
That punch lands. Won't give us a second to catch our breath. The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Started out Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity. Back into the fray here in round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
One punch could change everything in this battle. How about that time counter shot? I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Jukan and let's start the sixth. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And this fight is over. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Towards this fight, what a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've